Hi, as you can see, we have a few Telfar medium shopper here today, and these are the bags that I want to talk about with you. I just received this today, and I found a lot of inconsistency with the Telfar shopping bags I bought. So I thought I would take the opportunity to talk about them all and compare them so that you kind of get an idea of what's going on with their bags when you buy one. So this green one is the first one I got. And then I got this blue one, like I think two weeks afterwards. So based on their release date, they were pretty close together. And when I received it, I hung it on my clothes hanger, and I look at them. I was like, seems something was off. So when I took a closer look, not sure you are able to tell, but the blue one is slightly shorter than the green one. At first I thought maybe I was hallucinating, but I don't take anything weird, so I know that was not me. And then after bringing this up with people on the Facebook group, it seems I wasn't the only one that getting the bag that in different size, or you can say even getting smaller. I heard that my friend that getting the gold one, hers was even smaller. So I'm not sure how I feel about the inconsistency with Telfar shopping bags. I would think after making so many colors, they would have a template that keep the shape and size exactly the same at this point, but apparently it's not. So if you happen to buy it from reseller market or pre-loved market, if your Telfar shopper, if your Telfar shopping bag looks a little bit different or the size a little bit different, they may still be the real one and not always the counterfeit if you judge it based on the size. So after purchasing them, I have used them maybe 5 to 10 times, not a lot. And as you can see, this is a crease that when they ship this back to you, they fold it up like that. So you'll see this crease. Maybe because I didn't put heavy enough stuff inside. So after using it for about 5 to 10 times and constantly have it hanging up, the crease is still there. So I'm not sure this will ever get out. So if this kind of thing bother you, so you may want to look elsewhere, because you see it's not going away after I've used it for a while. So in general, I do like this Telfar shopping bag. At first I wasn't sure, but once I started to use it, I found it to be very convenient. You can just quickly put it on your shoulder and go out, or you can wear it crossbody if you need to. So it gives you many ways to carry it. And the closure is just a magnetic closure, so it's easy to take things in and out. And if you need to secure your wallet or your phone, it does have this zipper closure that you can use, which is really convenient. So I was surprised that I actually use this bag more than I thought I would. One thing I do want to point out is it does feel a little bit sticky, the texture. Once you're starting to use it, I'm not sure it has anything to do with the humidity here, because weather has been good and not really raining lately, but when I touch it, it reminded me of when I'm visiting places like Florida or New Orleans, when your skin is kind of slightly too humid and a little sweaty, after a day at the beach. Yeah, it does kind of has a little bit of the kind of a sticky touch with the bag. It doesn't bother me much, but it's there. I just want to point it out. And also, since this is a vegan leather, it's not real leather, so with this kind of smooth surface, if you happen to scratch it with your sharp nails or anything sharp, you may not able to get the mark out. I think it will just stay there, because it's not like leather you can just rub it out. A lot of time you can just rub it out. So I think this is something to point out if you plan to get their regular shopper. I like the medium size because it's not too big, but it's also big enough to carry whatever you need, basically. Now let's get back to talk about this Telfar collaboration, and it's likely you are here because you want to know more about this tote. At first I ordered this from Saks Fifth Avenue, but after waiting for 2 months and they still weren't able to ship it, I gave up and canceled the order, and then I ordered the black one from Nordstrom, and then the chestnut color I got it from their 6 p.m. drop from Telfar website. It took Telfar probably about a week for them to ship it out. They seem to be slow in shipping these days. On the other hand, Nordstrom ship it quite fast. I think after a day or two, they ship it, and then I receive it probably within 2 days as well. So if you want to look closer, this is the black color of Telfar collaboration medium shopper. I have received this for a few days now, so I've been hanging it up to get the crease out of this leather. In general, I do like this black one. It's more subtle. It doesn't have the logo that just jump out. So if you carry this on the street, if people don't pay attention, they may not even notice this is a Telfar bag. It's pretty dark, like they kind of blend together. It has this patch, Telfar patch on the back, and on the front is the shearling logo on the edges. So the feeling of the touch of this sway is pretty good. I have some sway bag that kind of feels sticky, but this one so far so good. It's not bad at all. And probably because of the nature of this shearling leather, the sway leather, that how they need to stitch it together, the opening seems to be tighter on the side. It doesn't open as wide as their regular vegan leather version. Something different with this black one is, as you can, maybe you can see here, hopefully, it has these triangle reinforced stitches on the handles. I really like this improvement because with these extra stitches, it's more likely that this bag will hold up if you carry something heavy. And then the zipper pull on the inside the zip pocket is this their logo instead of their typical YKK zipper. So I do really like this black one. I think it's more versatile in terms of matching up outfit for fall and winter. But one thing I noticed right away is the magnetic closure. It's not as strong as the other shoppers I have. Just feel a little bit weak, especially if I have stuff inside. If the bag is pretty full, I think this would just flip open easily. So I thought this would be the same. And then when I received it today, I was shocked to see some differences. I mean, other than the color, of course the color is different. First of all, look at how the handle stitch into it. It doesn't have the extra triangle reinforced stitches. So it may not as durable as the other one. I mean, they do reinforce the stitches here, but I think the triangle stitches would probably function better and hold up a little bit better. And also, if you see how they sew this handle, the chestnut color, this handle comes up in an angle. Compared to the black one, it's more straight up. The handle is more, both of them straight up like that. And as you can see, this is more like a little pyramid almost. So that's one of the differences. And then the magnetic closure is stronger. Like it feels like it will keep the bag closed better. You think that would be good, right? But unfortunately, this bag has other issues as well. Not sure if you can see. Let me try. Almost look like the button peel off from the fabric. The way the worker attached this magnetic closure to the bag is sloppy, and the hardware they use, this piece, the hardware they use is different from the other one. The other one, the feet that attach to the bag behind this fabric is more coming out from the edges. So the magnetic closure will stay onto the fabric more. It looks more refined. It's not like flopping around. This one is more kind of flopping around, and it feels a little loose. And since the magnetic range is kind of stronger on this bag, when I pull it, I have a fear of tearing it open, to be honest. It just feels like this is going to eventually being pulled out at some point. Yeah, I'll try to let you see how this kind of came. You can see it's kind of came off from the body of this bag. Compared to the black one, it just perfectly attached to the fabric. So the other thing that concerns me is the bottom of the bag. So with the black one, I'm sure the material they use is the same. It feels like they kind of layer a piece of cardboard inside. But I guess Nordstrom ship it better. It's still in very good shape. It can just sit well on the flat surface. With the chestnut color one, I'm not sure if this has to do with how they make it, or just because when they ship it, they didn't stuff it well, and it's already kind of, not sure you can see, it's already being squeezed out. So it doesn't really have a flat surface. Even if I try to push it in, not sure, can you hear it? Yeah, it seems the cardboard already distorted the bottom piece. So this one, I guess I'll have to get a custom base shaper so that the bottom not continue to slouch out like that. It's unfortunate. When I was reading up comments online on Facebook, a lot of people mentioned that if you think the shearling is not fluffy enough, you can brush it out. But from my observation, it's not like fur. It's a little bit fuzzy. So if you use a brush, I'm afraid that it would actually pull the fiber out. I kind of tried a little bit with the soft brush earlier, and yeah, I wouldn't recommend you go brush it. I'm afraid you're just going to pull out more fibers, and it ends up even less fluffy than it already is. And then with the chestnut one, the handle, the texture on the handle, both sides also a little bit different. Some part is kind of a little bit more rough. And you can see that unfortunately the leather piece they use sometimes is not big enough, that they do have to use separate pieces to connect together. Yeah, this part is a little bit rough, the texture. I do like how it looks. I have bought so many earth tone outfits that I think it would match up with this bag. But now I have this big concern about this magnetic closure, that if I use it frequently, I may end up pulling it out eventually. I'm quite a crafty person, and I used to do things like that, and I have done it before, attaching this magnetic closure on a handmade bag, and I have to say this simply sloppy work. It's not good quality. I'll just be honest. It's just weird, and not sure if you can see. Like if I pull it, I feel like the hardware is going to pull apart from the fabric. So after buying all these Telfar medium shopper, and and noticing all the differences and the inconsistency in quality, to be honest, is a little disappointed, because I know they are not the most expensive bags, but you know, you do have to spend your hard-earned money, and I hope that maybe Mr. Clement could consider slow down his pace in expanding and adding all this collaboration. I do understand that growing a company and expanding your business could be challenging, and there's so much you have to handle that he probably can't be perfect in every way. So I would hope that he would slow down a little bit, focus on improving the quality or maintaining the quality, at least to keep them consistent. I love to support black business, but I can't just spend my money on bags that I constantly see flaws and have questions. This is kind of hard for me to say, because I do love the design of the bag itself. Well, after doing this video, I probably need to go make some tea and sit down and take a break. I did email their customer service regarding this magnetic closure. I'm not sure that they're going to do anything or not. So hopefully I'll hear from them at some point, if they are not too busy dealing with complaining customers. So I hope this video helped you to decide which Telfar shopper is suitable for you, or which one you want to buy. If I have to choose between these two, I probably would choose the black one, even though the magnetic closure is not the strongest. But I think in general, at least the hardware is not going to, I don't have to worry about the hardware being pulled out. And Nordstrom apparently did a better job in shipping this bag. The bottom still kind of flat and structured compared to this. The bottom just feel like distorted cardboard pieces that inside that I'm not able to flatten it back, unfortunately. So I'll have to spray this before I take them out. So I heard that Nordstrom will have another release next month, and the SA working at Nordstrom told me if you want to order, you may try to talk to people there. Hopefully they could put you on a pre-order list or pre-sales list, that to make sure when they release, you are the first few person in the line to get the bag, instead of calling when the time comes. It may be too late and it may be sold out already. So good luck and happy shopping. I hope you get a bag that turned out better than the one I have. Well, before ending this video, I also noticed that the front and back pieces of this bag is not quite aligned together. They kind of off a little bit. Oh well, I think I need to stop staring at them, because the more I look at them, the more flaws I discover. Let's stop here for now, and maybe we'll talk more next time. Thanks for watching.